Alright, so the first lesson of this Saturday Improv Fever starts with basics, with foundation of improvisation. I like the word foundation because a lot of people have not so much experience with improvisation, and I would like to start really from zero. I talk also from zero to hero. I'm not sure if it's possible in 1 hour to reach this goal to hero, but yeah, I will try to really start with basic and how to how to practice this, how to maybe some way how to deal with it. And the main thing is, if you compare music with language, and if you know how to learn a language, foreign language, it will be much easier also to get through the art of improvisation. So let's go to next scene. I prepared something here, yeah, that you can see. My keys, my face, and something to read. The most important part of language and of music is play. Play like children are playing. Their way of playing, I mean, to be free, not to think about what we are going to speak, what we are going to, not looking for right words, not looking for right chords in the music, but just play. And this feeling of playing is the clue or main stuff of improvisation. If we see jazz players, jazz musicians, when they are improvising so freely, in my imagination there are some kids who are really playing together and having a lot of fun. Is it not possible also in the classical music, or is it not possible in classical improvisation to do the same? I would say yes, but we have to think about that if we want to speak a language, we need to first learn words, then we can build from this word sentences, and then from this sentence the whole speech. And this is the main problem, I think, by learning classical improvisation, that we are going to try really from the beginning to have a whole speech, to really to speak fluently whole sentences, yeah. But really, if we mean zero, it means really to learn one word first, then try to build from 2-3 words a sentence. And what would be this sentence in the classical music? I would say the main connection, not only in baroque but also in classical music and generally in tonal system, is 1-5-1 or tonic dominant tonic connection. Yeah. So if I play 2 chords, C major, G major, and C major, this is a cadence. This is already one sentence. Yeah, and why this is so important to learn only first words and the sentences, yeah, because sentences are already, how to say, they are already too long for us to feel free in the sentence, yeah. If I would say, okay, just improvise, I want to improvise about these 2 chords. A lot of people, me too also, are thinking, okay, what comes the next? What should I play next? Oh, and then we feel stressed and we don't know what to say, what to say in the language too, but what to play. But the first idea would be to feel and to try to live the feeling of playing, the feeling of fun, the feeling of flow. Yeah, the key word is also flow. So playing, having fun and be in flow. it means it's not possible to connect already many sentences if I have no flow in one sentence. And I would base this lesson also on this connection 1-5-1, because there's a lot to do. And I see some of you have instruments, and maybe you want to try to do it with me. I wrote here on the bass line of C, G, C, G in 4/4 like whole notes and half notes, because you can do both. I would start also with the 1 chord per bar, because it's a little bit easier, and I think it is better to do it. And the first question would be, how should I start? Okay, I can play the whole chords, like harmonically to play everything, but the first way to have fun with it would be to figurate these chords, not to think more about what should I do, what kind of next harmony should come. No, only those two harmonies, because they are also openings of a lot of baroque preludes, baroque pieces, also classical pieces. For example, and so on. This is the A major piano concerto or keyboard concerto by Bach. Yeah? So the first way is, what can I do with a C major chord? How can I figurate a chord? Yeah? And you can do it with me if you want. I would say first figuration would be like looking for changing note, like going from one note to another note, and like C, E, G, and C, like. Yeah. So really basics of playing only 2 notes at time, and you see I'm playing this only with 3-2, not with. I'm not trying to have all chord notes in my in one position, my hand position, but I'm going every time. Yeah, I can do it also maybe. Upward, rising to the next note, but it sounds not too original, I would say. More original is this way. And then I can also add 1 note more, so I have figure like this. And then change to next chord, like. Yeah. Of course, what I already did, a broken chord is also a very interesting way of playing. Like, sorry. And so on. So starting a prelude, for example, only with this figuration, chord or line. This is a very small line, but I can expand this line to 3 notes. Yeah? Or this doesn't work because I have a chord 4th here, so it's too much. And you can say, okay, it is boring, it's nothing. But let me explain. This is really like crucial thing, because if we don't have this figuration from pieces which are already composed, in our hands we can do our stuff, of course. So I can try like, but it doesn't sound really, really like I would say right baroque language, you know. I will go now to my iPad and I will show you something. These are preludes by these 8 small preludes, yes? And if you see this way, for example, the first here, how the figures are built. So all about, you see this in this G, I have a figure which is around this G. Like la 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 la. So I can have my middle point already what I said by these 2 notes. And it starts also with and so on. I could play it longer and longer. Of course, there are many other preludes, and you see on the build, on the screen already. In the right hand, there are only 16 notes. In the left hand, there are only 8 notes. So we have this feeling. I can play it now, maybe that you can see it, no? It's all in one chord, but the figuration sounds very, I would say, very truly, very, yeah, I would say typical for this time. So the first idea I would try with only 2 notes, but then maybe to take this figuration from this prelude. Yeah, there are already 16 notes. Where are there some places where are broken chords? Wait a second. There is something here. Yeah. This is G minor. Huh? The prelude. Of course, harmonic structure is already much more interesting, because we have here already falling fifth, yeah. But why can we take it from our purpose? And so on. How long can we play it and have fun and have a flow? Yeah, not to be bored and to say, okay, of course, in some time it comes to this point. Yeah, it's enough for me. I don't need more. I want to play some piece because there are only 2 chords. But of course, those 2 chords you can transpose. So if you are bored in C major, go to E minor. Yeah. So for example, I can play this this figuration, for example. It is something more. Okay, I played 6 chords, but let's try one more time. Maybe another position. A minor. And back to C. And this is already a piece, I would say. Of course, this is you can say it a little bit not too much, but yeah, there was some structure, A, B, A, maybe form, but the idea was I felt very good. As a teacher, I could say I really a lot, how to say, a lot of times I experienced this feeling when students or pupils, they are trying to play really very much, really very, they want to show, of course, they can do everything. But the problem is, this is like with speaking, yeah? We speak, we want to speak a lot. You can maybe hear it in my English sometimes. I'm looking for a right word. Yeah, with hands try to help myself and so on. But this is not Oxford English, what I'm talking now. Of course, you can understand me, but the way we are going to go this way in the improvisation, or I would recommend you to go, is to really try make basics. And if you feel really, I can really enjoy it, I can really feel very well in these 2 chords, then you can go to the 3rd chords, yeah? And I show you already these 4 bars, you can of course transpose to minor mode. But what happens if we have another chords like this, another I would say pattern, 4 chord pattern like this. This is all almost the same like first chord C major, second G major, but in the 3rd and 4th we have cadence, yeah? So also the same chords but like a cadence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or in the half notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will be also a challenge to build something on this first 4 bars and following this 4 bars with those 4 bars. They are very similar, only ending with the cadence. Here we have the end on the G, so on the dominant. We can say half end. And here we have the whole end, like tonic is at the end. So already these 4 bars will be for us a whole sentence, really full sentence. So let's try to play something with it, yeah? Maybe I will manage to, this is a little bit too big. I can see it. And of course, some of the figurations can come spontaneously. As you see, I was bored a little bit with one figuration, I go to another figuration, yeah? And you can ask maybe where to find those figurations in all of our pieces we are playing, yeah? There are many examples by Handel, by Fischer, by Pachelbel. It's what I'm going to do in the course, foundation course, which is starting next week, to try everything out, yeah, to see, okay, we have only one example of the figuration, how can I go to another? Of course, some of you are organists, some of you are piano player. This is, I would say, universal, because I am not playing with pedal and I'm playing a bass note in the right hand chords or figuration of the chords, and this is the way to start with. Yeah, I don't know of, because some of you maybe don't know, but these 8 bars which you see, this is a song, schema for a song in Germany. I would sing it like a melody, is like about wedding of a bird. Yeah? This is the folk tune, and very popular in Germany. But the point is, you have a lot of these simple structures where people are going to create something upon. I will give you also another example of a piece. Oh, this is not a piece, this is a book for violinists. The division violin by Playfulness. And the goal is of these exercises or these pieces, you have figuration written down for violinists because some of them couldn't improvise. And here down the tuning, the ground bass for example, harpsichord player, organ player, or whatever, yeah, clavichord player, and this time piano player today. And you have a lot of these pieces where you have grounds, so you have given ostinato basses, and to really have to explore everything on it, yeah. And if you see, for example, this figuration, yeah, the middle bar, this is already very clear how they build this figuration. Going like turn around about on the note, yeah, you have this. Yeah, for example, hier auch. So I can really try to of course, very slowly to find the right way. What suits to my bass line. I have only C and G, but I can try to do it like this. Or, okay, here at the end is the, sorry, I can't see it here, you too maybe, I would like to show it, what I see, now here, yeah, this is this place, yeah, so if this is the third, like, because it's in D minor, how can I transpose it just one note deeper? Yeah, and the same, for example, from G. Then can I do it from D? From A? Yeah, and this bass line was rising fifth sequence. This is also a way how to create something own, but from a structure which is already done, which is already composed. And another very good example would be Niet. Friedrich Niet, there was organist and composer in middle Germany in baroque time, like to Bach time. And you can see he wrote also a book for improvisation, figured bass improvisation, and here already you see bass line figuration, yeah, it's Bruder Jakob motif, like Brother Jacob. Bruder Jakob schläft so, oder Panie Janie. Yeah, so you have already a lot of ideas to play the bass line. I can mix it, of course, today, and he did it, or he do it also here. Maybe this example is also very nice. This one in the middle, yum pararam, number 6. Yum pararam 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 pararam. Or 7. I don't like it because it's only 16 notes. Number 7 with 2 8 notes at the end would be much easier. Or maybe we will keep number 6 now. Let's do it with the here. A little bit smaller. Zack. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. A-Moll, A major, minor. This figuration is much more complex. But in the left hand, Bruder Jakob, Bruder in C major. The figuration which I am playing in the right hand is figuration of the thirds. Like these 3 notes are pushing me to the next to the dominant. And if you ask, okay, but how did I learn it? I learned it from the piece. E minor. And then going also with similar figuration, of course, but change because there's also falling fifth sequence now to another harmonic structure. Yeah, so the point is really to try out what suits for me at that moment, because I wouldn't start with. I wanted only to show you where is the direction of the. Every one of you, it is also my experience with students, everyone is on different level. And I don't mean level like, he can or she can do more, she can play faster and so on, not this level. Level of, this is the whole process, in our body, I would say level of playfulness, joy and flow. Yeah, this is the level of the flow. This is the same with learning language. Some of people can really very, very fast learn a foreign language. They have very good ears and they can really go for 2 months, 3 months abroad and they're coming with perfect accent, perfect, not of course too huge vocabulary, but already well done. And some person, I think I also like this, need very, very long time to learn easier structure. Short example, I'm learning now Spanish. Buenos días, buenas tardes, and hasta pronto, something like this. So it's very, very, very slowly processed by me, but I use the app, which the app is really giving me only these sentences. This is nosotros somos, and so I am, you are, I am Shimon, yo soy Shimon, and so on. And I'm repeating since 1 week only these sentences. And what I recognize, my muscles here are not prepared for the language. I have problems now with spelling of something. And of course I would go to Spain and now speak fluently with people. but I see, oh my God, I need this time for me. I need this time to really repeat maybe 100 times one sentence. It's not okay. I could say, oh my God, I will not do this. This is too much for me. Better use Google Translator. No, but I want to have fun with this one sentence. This is the point. So to say, maybe if I want to have fun with this sentence, like, okay, I need to end maybe with this need, because you see only here the bass line, but he goes to figuration of soprano, and this is what we already do. Of course, I show you only structure with C and G, with tonic and dominant. He's using the falling fifth sequence, but the way is, this is the C clef, so we're starting with the C, so this is his way from for teaching from zero. I would call it like this: from teaching from zero, from teaching really basics to have this way of starting only with broken chords. Then he's not going further. No, he's taking the same chord, but the way of playing is different. Not from the first tone, but from the fifth tone, from the fifth, yeah. And so on. Then he adds some 16th notes, like. And if I want to keep it only in C major, like for our purposes, yes. And this was this one, yeah, with this figura corta. This figura corta is just like long and two short notes. And then one more time, octave higher. Or I can switch between two hands. Or with chords. Sorry? If I change position in the right hand, of course I have to think about it, where I'm going. For example, here's the, because he's figurating the third, yeah, da da da. The 16th notes are coming here or here. What happens if they are coming here? I have 4 keys and it doesn't suit well for this pattern for this position of the chord. So I try to look for a solution. And then, no, I will remain here, or I will maybe broke the chords, or maybe this, or maybe something like this, yeah. To try to have it like it sounds really for me very good. So I was talking about language and feeling free, feeling in the flow. You can really believe me, this is very strong. I can say yesterday I was teaching in Leipzig piano improvisation and also accompaniment, and this was the same feeling, like people are really enjoying the structures, which they already can play, which can already they can have fun with. And of course we played together, we have 2 pianos there, so I played some bass structure. We like with this violin book, like there's a violinist with solo and the accompaniment with some piano or harpsichord or organ. But this way of playing, we are playing the simple variations about these 2 chords. I would say about 5 minutes long. But the point is, you can really see on the spot the learning process of learning is very fast, it's much faster, because we are not learning structures like a grammar in a language, which after it I can write a nice sentence, I can compose a very nice piece. No, in the improvisation, it's my opinion, in the improvisation it's all about speaking and flow of speaking. It's all about playing and the flow of playing. And there is no flow if we are struggling with thoughts, what should I play now? What should happen now? So, and if you are at the beginning of this journey, or maybe you're playing some years and trying improvisation already, it is very important to come to this point every time. Am I in flow? Am I enjoying this process? Of course, you can play together. If you have someone, some solist, or maybe some 2 pianos or 2 keyboards, you can play together. This is also a lot of fun. Of course, you have to keep the measure, and but yeah, the rest is really very possible. You know, to have fun with those two chords. I would show you also another example of 2 chords, because we are going slowly to the end. This is the example of, this is a short book or a workbook which I did for the first course of the foundation. And there are some examples. I took examples from a real compositions, you know. And I would like to show you something. Endings realization, yep. Where is it? It's too far away. Okay, I will take this one. For example, here. No, this is not good. This is not good. Sorry, I found it, but now I lost it. Yeah, here, number 8. Yeah, you will play a chord. Very often by the concertis, there are chords like this. They are opening like this, yeah, or it. So, okay, you don't see my fingers. This was in A minor. Although I'm playing only pedal point here, like, and trilling it, and playing Brother Jacob, in C major. Oh, it doesn't work. Why? Because there's a 5th. So if I wanted to play a pedal point between 2 chords, C major and G major, I need to keep G, like. Yeah? So this is the way also to make it more interesting. So that's why this all things taken from or number 9, for example, yeah, you have 2 chords. This is switching between C and G in 1 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also some figuration about the 2 chords, but the main point is the rhythm. Yeah, you have dotted rhythm. 1, 2, 3. So it's also possible to have this chord to change this rhythm in these 2 chords. Yes. All right. So I hope, yeah, it was not too much for the tasty lesson, I would say, for basically from zero how to start. Yeah, the main sum up would be for this lesson these three words: play. Play, what I mean, not play piano, play with the piano, play with the organ, have fun with the instrument and not struggle with the instrument. Have fun in doing something with only one word, only one sentence, yeah. I know it's not easy, but it's possible. Because we are spoiled by big Bach, big Buxtehude, big another composer, and everything should be big, and I should achieve the highest level. I should achieve Mount Everest. Yeah, but then we forget this. Yeah, I don't know the English word, but playfulness, maybe it's good, or this joy in the playing. And flow, that's the last word, to be in flow. If you are playing two chords and you don't feel a flow, doesn't matter. Take only one chord, only C major chord, and play only with this chord. And if you are playing too complex figuration, play very simple figuration, but try to feel the flow, try to really enjoy this one chord. Maybe it sounds too naive, but it's my experience. Because, yeah, I hope if you wanted to join this lesson, you wanted really to try to find out how to start with improvisation, how to really build a foundation of improvisation. And for me, the best way to build the foundation really that is really strong, that is not I'm learning improvisation 10 years, 20 years, but I still can't improvise. There's something wrong there. But the key for it is really to feel the flow. And everything reduced to my person, not to think, he's playing already this, he's playing already that. No, this is not the best way, I think. So thank you very much. And now it's time for questions. So if you have some questions, please join.